And welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our continued journey to 500,000 subscribers. Look, again, we're getting there. So hit subscribe, watch, comment, keep the comments coming, and share with your friends. We could be there tomorrow because the stupidity, it's never ending. So look, as Trump travels around the Middle East claiming to do business on behalf of the United States, we cannot ignore the fact that the Trump Organization has lots of personal businesses in the area. Now, Marie Harf, a Fox News commentator, said yesterday that we can't forget that these companies have invested in the Trump family. Play that clip.
The second thing is we cannot forget that these countries have invested millions and millions of dollars in Trump family businesses. And if this were the Biden family, the Biden crime family you all talked about for 4 years, going to countries and getting millions and millions of dollars from the same people who are investing those millions to personally enrich Donald Trump, you would be furious.
Well,
so I think
because the Trump family has a business. The Biden family didn't have a business.
You can't compare the two.
You absolutely... No, you're right.
Can't.
Trump is worse.
No, wait.
You're right.
I have to...
Trump is
the
worse.
Bidens exploited public service for personal wealth.
That's what Donald Trump is doing
he's
today.
already a billionaire. There's none of these licensing deals have any bearing on him. And you want to talk about, if you want to talk about Biden business deals and Trump business deals, one is transparent and one isn't. We know about the jet gift because he's not hiding it. We didn't know about the Burisma deal. We didn't know about the money coming from China. Greg. That was all secret.
Well, and the art. Just because you see the corruption doesn't mean it's not corruption.
Real quick,
Greg.
Marie, what was the Biden family business?
Well, Hunter's no longer an artist.
What was that?
That business is gone.
I know what the Trump family business
so what was
is,
the Biden
and it's
family
corruption.
business? What was the Biden family business?
Okay, that's what I know.
Okay, you don't have.
What a great line of horse shit. Imagine. But her comment is exactly correct. Just because they're open and notorious when it comes to the grift doesn't mean that it's not illegal or unconstitutional. Meanwhile, Abby Phillips speaks about the same topic, breaking down the different Trump Organization deals to explain just how deep this grift actually is. Play the clip.
So according to our reporting, some of the deals going on right now: Saudi Arabia, 2 luxury towers, Live Golf Partnership, Qatar, Golf Club and Villas, UAE, luxury hotel, cryptocurrency deal, Oman, resort and golf project.
And the dinner.
I mean this sincerely. I mean, does it bother you that this is happening at the same time that these nation states are also trying to curry favor with Trump himself?
Well, it doesn't really bother me that people are in business for years, then their dad gets elected president, and then they continue to go on in business. We knew we were electing a businessman president. We knew his family was in business. So I think the American people have full visibility into that. Number two.
But we're talking about new deals here, not existing
well, they're business
deals.
people. They're cutting deals all the time. Well,
You're okay with them cutting deals while Trump is sitting in the White House when he's going over there
countries that
to
are
negotiate
actively
with them?
doing negotiations with
We're negotiating with every country in the world every day. Well, let me.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's no way in the world you're going to get Scott Jennings to say anything. This guy's head is so far up Trump's ass that even if Trump went ahead and said, I don't give a shit, I am the president of the Trump Organization and I'm second president of the United States, Scott Jennings would find a way to turn around to say, yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Obviously, he's looking for something on the inside. Meanwhile, Abby Phillips also makes an incredibly interesting point about Don Jr. Play that clip.
It is a region where the Trump family business ties have more than tripled since his first term. That's according to a new CNN report. In fact, Trump's family is doing billions in business in all 3 countries that he is visiting this week. But what if this were a Democrat? Well, let Don Jr. tell you from back in the day.
I wish my name was Hunter Biden. I could go abroad, make millions off of my father's presidency.
Which seems to be exactly what's happening right now. And no one...
You know, you've heard me say in the past, because I don't want to use today as the guide, the denominator. You've heard me say going back into before even 2018, when I said that Donald Trump used to claim in 2015, 2016 for the election, that this should be the greatest infomercial in the history of U.S. politics. The whole purpose of running, the entire purpose of running was branding deals. Bring more branding deals, more business opportunities to the Trump organization. And let me be clear, it's exactly what they're doing. Meanwhile, on Fox, Jesse Waters, he tries to claim that because Rand Paul, get a load of this, because Rand Paul was on Fox speaking critically of Trump, that in and of itself proves that Fox is an honest and an unbiased news source. Play the clip.
And we had Rand Paul on last night. And Rand Paul was against tariffs. He was against the Muslim plane and the drug prices. And that's fine, because at this company, you can say whatever you want if it's your opinion. We don't have to toe the line here. Now, if you go back...
No. You actually do. Once again, just another lie. Now, meanwhile, Marie Harf also brought up that Sean Duffy's claims that Biden should have updated different infrastructure while he was president, not 100% inaccurate. Play that clip.
Yeah, Marie, where did the $1.2 trillion go to fix those racist roads, those bigoted bridges?
Well, it's amazing that Republicans in Congress now are trying to basically take back all of that money that was earmarked for infrastructure instead of actually trying to fix the problem.
Keep the roads racist.
I think,
It's a great yard sign.
you know, Duffy also talked about how that when COVID lockdowns would have been a good time to upgrade infrastructure. That's when Donald Trump was president, man. That's when people weren't traveling. So
yeah, remember where COVID started? Now, look, let me be clear. At the very beginning of the Biden administration, which he inherited the COVID issue from Trump, they could have done something. This technology, this system that they use for air travel was brought about in the 60s, in the late 60s. So yes, while it's been updated a lot, and so an entire new system needs to be created. It's just a massive, massive undertaking. Now, because Fox is the pinnacle of reputable journalism, they spoke about RFK swimming, get a load of this, in a sewage-filled creek just this past weekend. Play the clip.
Terry, RFK Jr. is testing his immunity this weekend by jumping into a sewage-filled creek in Washington, D.C., deemed unsafe due to its high levels of bacteria. But RFK, who's allegedly already survived a brain worm, clearly isn't worried. Katie, I think he also took his grandkids in with him.
Hey, it's good for your immune system. I myself have swam in the Potomac. I didn't get Potomia. It's probably just as bad as this creek. And I have a friend named Corey, and he ate a raw clam once from the bowels of the Potomac. He survived. So I think it's okay. It's all right. You got to live a little.
Okay.
Enjoy. Get outside. It can't be worse than the tap water. Come on.
Jeff.
It's so hard to imagine that these people are actually on the news. Yeah, sure. Everybody should go swimming in a bacteria-infested sewage creek. I mean, that's just exactly what our EPA should be doing, right? That's exactly what RFK should be doing. Imagine what you're telling people. Oh, a friend of mine ate an oyster from the Potomac. I went swimming in the Potomac, and I'm still here. I mean, it's almost like Jesse Waters turning around and pulling a South Park episode and sticking his testicles into a microwave for the sole purpose of claiming that it's not going to cause testicular cancer. You may remember that one when they're all bouncing around on their testicles like hoppity hops. This isn't a joke. This is actually people on the news referring to people who are in the cabinet doing stupid things that make absolutely no sense at all. Meanwhile, back to Jesse Waters, he tries to claim that the creek looks so clean that even he would swim in it. Because remember something, my friends, bacteria, it's not often seen by the naked eye. Play the clip.
Jesse, would you swim in a sewage-filled creek?
That creek looks clean. It doesn't look like it's filled with sewage. And I have seen Pete
brown, actually,
swim miles and miles in a Speedo in the Hudson River, which you can't even see through. This you can see right through. I think it's fine.
Greg?
It's, again, amazing. He thinks it's fine. No empirical information, no data, but simply because it's RFK, simply because they have to toe the line, simply because no matter what anybody that's affiliated to this Trump administration, everything that they do is accurate. So I'll tell you what, Jesse, here's my little recommendation to you. Why don't you go? I'll even meet you there, and I'll pour you a nice glass of sewage creek water, and I'll let you drink it. And then actually, I want to sit there with you for 24 hours. I'll watch you for 24 hours because I assure you, someone's going to be needing to call the ambulance, and it ain't going to be you. This is the problem with stupidity. I so want to be able to come to you and say, today was a great day for the administration. What they did benefited the American people, and so on and so on. But until we get there, I'm going to keep speaking up. And it's why I keep saying, please subscribe, watch, comment, keep them coming. I like them. I need them. They make me better. And share. I'm asking each and every one of you, share this episode and all my episodes with just one friend. And as always, thanks for listening.
Hey everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.